Hey, I'm live with the moon. There should be a button. Yeah, I got hit a couple buttons. I'm gonna share this in a bunch of groups. A bunch of groups. Because you know what? The moon is really cool. And I was gonna, after I do this, I'll try to face the mosquitoes here. And I'm gonna read some, or I'm gonna go get a book, the Book of Enoch, and just read a couple things interesting about the moon, about the stars. Truth Revolution, Flatline. Cool. Alright, that's enough groups. Sorry, guys. I don't even know if it's on the moon anymore. Barely. Ha! It's still actually like light out. And my telescope is not in the best spot. But, and also, if you look at the screen, see that light on the right side? That's how light it is out still. And I should have a little blocker thing for my camera, but I don't. And I keep bumping it. Sorry, guys. Hi, Tracy. I have to escape the mosquitoes, but I'm just gonna hopefully get this somewhat in a good position, and then after a while I'll probably switch to another eyepiece where we can see the whole moon. But I figured I'd do a little close-up first. And yeah, it looks like it might be wandering quite a bit. Yeah, it shouldn't wander too bad. Wow, that's the ground shaking. That's dirt. Okay, I gotta get the remote out and do it, because I keep just screwing it up. Sorry, guys. Bye, moon. It looks like it's out of focus a little bit. I guess that's the best. Yeah, it's cool, isn't it? I like it. Whoa. And this eyepiece is from a spotting scope. It's not a high quality eyepiece. It's just a nice one because it has some magnification on it. Oh wow, these mosquitoes are bad. Okay, I'm gonna leave it there for a little while and go get a book. I'll be right back. Okay, hopefully it works. Okay, I changed my mind about the book. I'm not gonna bring a book out. It's getting dark. And Jen Peterson, hi. It's actually it's on my iPhone 6S. It's an old iPhone. And we're looking through my, I should have said that. It's a Meade ETX-125. Yeah, I think so. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce your name. But yeah, I think so. I can actually show you, because this is kind of a boring view sometimes. Sorry, I'm eating an ice cream sandwich. Here, let me switch eyepieces, let me switch eyepieces. And actually, if I do that, I can show you my telescope. There's my, you like my K&N stickers on it. There's my telescope. Can't see it very well, I suppose. Very small. And this is an eyepiece that we're going to look through now, which should be the whole moon. There we go. And then, might have to zoom in a little bit. Oh man, the mosquitoes are crazy, you guys. Because the exposure on the camera, or the app, the Facebook app, I can't really do anything with it. So I have to zoom in, otherwise, that's actually a nice crisp picture right there. Minnesota, Jen. Minnesota. I see Jupiter and Saturn already too. Evil luminaries. You know, all the stars in the sky, they move, they turn, the whole sky turns. Yeah, we were taught something different, and it's a lie. So we don't go around the sun. That's ridiculous. The sun goes over our heads every day, every one of us. Good one, Blake. I don't think that you can look at the Earth from the moon unless you're in heaven. Why is the dark of the moon curved? It's called phases. It fills up for the first 14 days of its cycle, and then it empties out of the light. That's what I was going to read to you guys. Enoch said that how did he say it? The path of the course of the moon, or the course of the path of the moon, one or the other, is light to the righteous and darkness to the sinners in the name of the Lord. Because he divides the spirits between good and evil. And also, there's more. Did you guys know that at the end of the world, or the end of the age, that this is what Enoch says in chapter 80 of 1st Enoch. He said that the sinners would be confused about what the stars were and the order of the stars. That's what it was. And they would err and take them to be gods. Look what we're doing. They want to go to Mars. Mars is a light in the sky, you guys. It's not a place. It's an evil luminary doing that to cause the people on Earth to be sinners. You know, in the Bible, you know, there's everybody's heard of Mystery Babylon. It's not a mystery anymore, you guys. And I know a lot of people don't agree with me on this, but it says in Revelation that Babylon the Great, an angel said this, that it's a prison for evil spirits and a cage for unclean and hateful birds, and it's a prison, it's a spiritual place, Babylon is. And John was taken away in the spirit to see Babylon. It's a spiritual place. It's up in the sky, guys. And it's also darkness. Darkness. Blackness of darkness. It's a bottomless pit up there. I used to think that hell was beneath the earth, and maybe it is, but it's also above the earth. And that, to me, that means Jesus is coming. It's outer darkness. That's where Jesus cast evil spirits, unclean spirits. There will be weeping and gnashing of teeth. Way to go, NASA. And SpaceX, they're doing all the things that the beasts in the Bible did. In Revelation, John said he saw a dragon up in the sky. Guess what? SpaceX dragon up in the sky. And he said he saw a beast making fire come down from heaven on the earth and deceiving everyone on the earth. Yeah, guys, don't be deceived by this deception. Rockets, they go into darkness. They don't go like to some place where they're going to discover anything. They go to an evil place. And it's sad because the Christians, the people that are Christians, you'd think that they would actually kind of take offense to the whole idea of going up to space. Because where's New Jerusalem come from? Where's New Jerusalem? In Revelation, John sees a new heaven and a new earth, and he saw the holy city coming down from the sky, you guys. So what are rockets doing? What is space exploration anyway? It's a lie. It's the world being deceived, you guys. It keeps wandering to the right a little bit. Whoops. So I keep just kind of jostling it. I'm like in the sand in my lawn, so it's like not very stable. But yeah, the moon is a light and it's cold, and you can take a infrared thermometer. See, you guys, when this whole heliocentric lie was taught, it was before we were all born, you guys. We were born into this. So when people are deceived, it's normal. It's because of the time we're in and the time we were born. We misunderstood all these things because we were taught that. But the moon is a light, and we have technology. People say the flat earthers are stupid, but guess what? We have better technology now than when you guys came up with that bunk sun worship model. We don't orbit the sun. That's one of the most insane things I've ever heard. The sun comes up in the east, goes over your head every day, and goes down in the west. And yes, I understand the concept of the heliocentric globe. It's wrong. It's wrong. Yeah, Rhonda, the sky is falling. And you know what? That darkness, that's what's going to consume, that's going to be poured down into the earth. And that's what it's going to be, darkness. Because the sun's going to go dark and the moon won't give its light. See, the moon won't give its light. It has light. And you can take an infrared thermometer and you can test things. And you can learn yourself that the moon is cold light. There's no... I've tried it before and have gotten no real difference. And then a lot of people would say, yeah, that's just a bunk thing, and walk away from it. But I've tried it many times in many different ways. And guess what? It's like 2 degrees colder on the side of my house when the moonlight's hitting it than it is anywhere else on where the shade of the moonlight is. It's colder. And the only thing different is the moonlight. It's called science. It's called like observation. Yeah, exactly. Copernicus, all these guys were occultists, and they're all dead. And they had Fisher-Price telescopes. They weren't astronomers. They were like, look at those dots in the sky. They didn't know what they were looking at compared to now. Look at what's on your screen. I mean, I want to zoom in. Oh, it's like fuzzy for some reason. Cloudy. I don't know. I'm just like wiggling around because the mosquitoes are just eating me. So, but it's, I have to say this. It is ridiculous at this time for someone to argue that they're living on a sphere that's flying through a vacuum, but there's an atmosphere here that's not affected by that vacuum, right? Yeah. Sorry, guys. That's just the thing. The attitude that most people have, and it's almost like natural attitude, is that, oh, well, we already figured that out. You know, we already know that. We already know, oops, sorry. We already know the shape of the earth. We know what space is. We know how to go there. We know all these things. And then destruction comes. That's what I'm saying. It's like I've seen it before. I've already seen it happen. Because it's written down. And everything else that's written down in there happens. And has happened and is happening. So, seek the Lord. That's what I got to say. He made all these things. And he made all the abilities we have to breathe. So don't wear a mask. This is all part of the end. This is all part of this deception. Don't wear a mask. There's no there's no reason to wear a mask. You're not protecting yourself or anybody else. That's the problem. And if you're not sick, maybe you're just sick in the head. Seriously. What's up, Jacob? All right, guys, I gotta like run inside for a minute. I'm getting eaten alive. I'll be right back. Oh, I got bit up bad. So I'm just gonna stand here and hop around for a little bit. Ooh, someone's angry. I can't, if I bump it, or if I try to look at the comments, it'll just mess it all up. So let's do this. Let's zoom in just a little bit. It's a little cloudy looking. I don't know why. There's no clouds. Oh, I know why. We're looking through a tree branch right now. So I think I'm gonna end the stream actually pretty soon because, actually, you know what? Should we try to look at Jupiter quick? We'll do that because Jupiter's not in a tree. So let me loosen this. Sorry, it's gonna be shaky for a second. All right, and then let's see here. Give me a minute. Probably right there. Somewhere, whoops. Somewhere right about there, but I'll have to wiggle it around to find it, I'm sure. I'm bumping the thing all over. Oh, wow. I don't know if I'll be able to find it. The mosquitoes are getting me. It's hard to find when I gotta move the comments off the screen. Hey, Sezen, what's up, bro? Good to see you. How do you get, oh, there we go. I got the comments up. Now I'll be able to find it. Whoa, I really bumped it. I make sure I'm not zoomed in. Sorry, guys. Oh, there it is. All right, we'll zoom in a little bit. Don't worry. So if I was Galileo, I'd be saying, right now I'd be saying, look, what is those things? What are those things next to that planet? When it's really, see what it is on your screen? It's a white light. See it? Oh, and it's got some other white lights right near it. And you know what? If you do a time lapse over a whole night, or if you do it night to night, you will see those move. And they appear to go around that thing. What does this prove? Well, in the world at that time, guess what it proved? It proved to a bunch of gullible people, not that they're gullible, but we have better ways of knowing these things now. It proved to them that, oh, there's something attracting those lights to that big light, and they're circling around it. That verifies gravity. What a joke. Because guess what? That's the nature of reality. Down is down. Your feet go down. Up is the sky. That's where God lives. And we've woken up we've been born into a time when men thought that it was a good idea for men to be up there instead of God. And so now they've kind of done that, and the world believes it. Sad. It's actually really sad. Now, why don't we try, just for fun? No, I don't want to. I don't want to try to switch eyepieces. I'll just leave it. I'll leave it on there for a little while. I don't know. It's kind of cool. My other eyepiece, I could go in there and we could probably see the stripes, but there's just too many bugs. Sorry, guys. Too many mosquitoes. So the moon is out of the telescope's view. I'll just let it sit and track Jupiter for a little while. And if the feed cuts, that's just my phone battery dying. It is an old phone. It's got a bunch of cracks on the screen. So just remember, if I don't catch you, just remember there's really one important thing to do at this time, and it's to go in your own heart and discover what things you've maybe been considering to be reality that just aren't, maybe. Because a lot of them, I think you'll find that you don't actually you can't actually say that you've even thought about it on some of them. So think about it and make a decision on some of these things, because there's great deception in the world. That's what I gotta say. So I'll just leave it tracking for a while. So later, guys. I went in there and saw it's off the screen almost already, so it's wandering quite a bit. Alright, if you guys feel like maybe hearing a little bit more about what I was talking about, I'm going to go on my YouTube channel, and I'm going to probably do a live stream in a while and just chat about a couple things. But my channel is EFTUP World, all one word, F'd up world, just how it's spelled out. Alright guys, have a good one. Hope you have a great night.